I was a corporate leader. I am now an entrepreneur in a very different market, in a very different path, and a very different identity than I had if you knew me 10 years ago, right? And so I'm very passionate about helping others do the same. And if you're listening to this and you're currently part of the Wanderwild community, why I feel this is so relevant to our current community is because you're probably part of this community because you value lifelong learning. You value maybe doing things unconventionally, or you're curious about doing things unconventionally. We're not necessarily set on the have that great job, get the pension, retire, and then get creative and then get adventurous. But maybe you want to take your adventure earlier. And maybe you have an idea that you're sitting on. Maybe you've started dabbling in something. And so the Kindred Social is really an opportunity to explore that more. I'm Monica Virga Alborno, and this is the Kindred Social Podcast, a show for high-achieving corporate leaders becoming early-stage founders. Here we explore the early stages of entrepreneurship, moving from idea to execution, building early credibility and visibility, and transferring corporate strengths into founder-ready systems. Through honest stories, strategic conversations, and practical tools, you'll learn how to build a brand that lasts. Whether you're seeking direction, confidence, or a trusted voice to support your transition, the Kindred Social is your space to take action, think long-term, and build a business that reflects your unique story. Hey, thank you for being here. And this episode is all about the journey of being a corporate leader and making the transition to a founder, being an early stage founder and entrepreneur. And I thought I would kind of start with sharing my own journey with this because it's so close to my heart and how I want to really show up and serve right now for those of you who maybe do have 2 feet in the corporate world or maybe 1 foot, and you're very curious about the entrepreneurial path. And it's something I'm very familiar with. So I want to start with just sharing my journey if you haven't heard it before. I'm from New Jersey, small town, went to Penn State for university, big party school. Things just kind of happen in this very serendipitous way. And I ended up studying petroleum and natural gas engineering, arguably the most difficult undergrad degree to pursue at my university, which was very big. And I graduated as one of 2 females in my class. I knew getting into that degree and that path, that career path, that I was going to have a lot of corporate opportunities, a lot of really good potential opportunities right out of being a new grad, which I was. I was offered a couple jobs a year before I even graduated and accepted a role with a Fortune 500 energy company that took me global right away because that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to go explore the world. And so I ended up moving to Kuwait in the Middle of the East. And I was 24 years old and had never been to the Middle East, didn't know a soul there, but knew I was going to have, this foundation of this company. And we were all a melting pot of people who were working together, which has been my entire corporate career, which is quite cool. Anywhere that I end up moving along that road has always been, we call ourselves like the UN when we get together, because we're usually like 20 people from 20 different countries. So it was quite cool. So I end up in Kuwait. It's a dry country, and I'm working long hours, and I went 10 months without a vacation. I kid you not, I didn't even have weekends off. And I very quickly learned a lot. I was managing crews out in the desert, and, camels riding by, watching sunrises in the early hours, usually up all night, working through the night, managing crews of, all guys from Egypt and Pakistan and wherever you can think of. And yeah, usually one of the only women out there in the oil fields. And that was kind of my start to my career being a field engineer, which was a really great opportunity to really just be hands-on and learn how to do things before I entered the management positions that I had later. So, about 2 years into that, I moved to West Africa in Angola. And I sat in-house for a client, a big national, well, I wouldn't say a national company. It was an international company. I don't know if I can say the name, so I'll just kind of say, yes, a big company. I was sitting in-house for them. And, still I was working for this global company, but we were a service company who worked with other energy um, operators. So I learned a lot about tech and sales in that role. Was highly involved in tendering and introducing new technologies. Yeah, all that kind of good stuff. And I loved that so much and was just really excelling in it that I ended up becoming the field service manager of the location in Angola. So I had all of the engineers reporting to me that were sitting in all the different client offices. I had all the supervisors offshore reporting to me. This was an ultra deep water location, so very highly complex technical operations and also logistically very complex. And I also had the entire base reporting to me, like our downhole tools and our laboratory and our warehouse and our bulk facilities. Everything reported to me. And so that was really cool. Got to do that. I was probably in my late-ish 20s at that point. Um, and then, yeah, and then I was doing so amazing at that they decided to give me the role of operations manager for all of Sub-Saharan Africa. And I was managing operations. And this is really where I learned how to start up a lot of projects all over the place in very complex locations because it was geographically 26 countries. So I did a lot of traveling and a lot of startups. We were restarting up facilities for the first time in a lot of these locations where it had been like completely dormant for many years. And it was places like remote jungles in in Mozambique, off the coast of Tanzania, in Equatorial Guinea. Oh my gosh, so many different countries and so many different projects. But it was really interesting because I had to go on the ground and a lot of times like hire the teams and people in that were consultants for a period of time. So I learned really well how to identify talent that we needed, competencies that we needed, and just really manage projects. We did a lot of project readiness assessments, risk assessments, all sorts of things, right? So I was doing that. And then I was moved to Norway, which is where I call home until now. That was in 2018. And I was given the role of career development engagement manager for Scandinavia and continental Europe for part of the period I was in the role for various different business lines. Yeah, it was really cool. It was a lot of people. It was about 1,000 people, I would say, at some points. Like there were different points that I had different people I was looking after. But yeah, I was really making sure that people were engaged, that they were excited about their career journeys, that we were selecting, identifying, and tracking talent and retaining them. So we were doing a lot with employee engagement, retention, attrition, also recruiting and hiring cycles, training plans, all that kind of stuff. Also crucial conversations and career reviews and exit interviews and all that kind of stuff. And so, yeah, I was pretty much doing that up until I started Wanderwild. I also dabbled a little bit with workforce management with like efficient capacity gained and if any of these metrics are making sense to anybody, but like your the productivity of your workforce, that kind of stuff. So yeah, I was doing all that kind of stuff. And then I had 2 kids in there. I have 2 young kids that are now 5 and under as I'm recording this. And I started getting this itch, this need to pursue this idea that I had. It was a first to market idea. which now you all know as Wanderwild Family Retreats. But at the time, it was just this knowing and this understanding that family travel, maternal wellness, connection with one another, um, luxury travel, being in the wild elements, like all of that could somehow come together. And that was this idea that I had, right? Which is we're still the only one in the Americas providing a retreat service like this that welcomes children. And so, yeah, so I made a huge pivot with what I was doing to that. And it was an idea that I couldn't let go, I couldn't shake. I had to pursue. And I still remember trying to explain it to my family and them being like, well, you don't know anything about like, this was a whole different audience that I was building, a whole different credibility level than what I had had before. I had built this really strong career in technical engineering and energy, wellness, travel, and um, that kind of stuff. Parenting was was a whole new sector to get into. So I had a lot of thinking to do about how I was going to position myself with people to learn what I needed to and also bring in my strengths that I could convert or, really lean in on from my corporate career. And also, the fact that I had had such a global, I mean, travel for me, it's like I've been to over 80 countries. I have a global family. My husband is Saudi Arabian. My kids already speak Norwegian and English and they're working on their Arabic. And so, that global lifestyle, the travel piece comes really easily to me. But how to equate all that into a business model. So, so yeah, and that's kind of where Wanderwild took me, right? I mean, you know it now as this very flourishing community. We've now been going strong since 2021, selling out our retreats, building a podcast that is now top 10% listened to globally, hosting virtual summits that are attracting thousands of attendees, and also being able to learn my own PR and really build these um, media contacts and relationships that we've now been featured in Forbes and Glamour and Business Insider and more. Like there's even more coming that I can't even announce yet. So it's been really cool, and also collaborating and finding my voice and my thought leadership in all this. Being a podcast guest on others and being a summit speaker with others, and just even connecting with other businesses and making some type of collaboration has been really cool. So I say all this because that's where this episode is going, right? Is that I was a corporate leader. I am now an entrepreneur in a very different market, in a very different path, in a very different identity than I had if you knew me 10 years ago, right? And so I'm very passionate about helping others do the same. And why, if you're listening to this and you're currently part of the Wander Wild community, why I feel this is so relevant to our current community is because you're probably part of this community because you value lifelong learning. You value maybe doing things unconventionally, or you're curious about doing things unconventionally. We're not necessarily set on the have that great job, get the pension, retire, and then get creative and then get adventurous. But maybe you want to take your adventure earlier. And maybe you have an idea that you're sitting on. Maybe you've started dabbling in something. And so the Kindred Social is really an opportunity to explore that more. I love mentorship. I love supporting other people who want to bring their ideas into the world, especially if you think that you have something unique that is going to make ripple effects in a positive way, that you're just so passionate about and you want to bring life to, but it seems really big and you're not 100% sure how it's going to happen. Or maybe there's little pieces in there that you need support on. That's where I really want to support and help. So So that's why the Kindred Social is being added to the Wanderwild portfolio. Okay, so then I guess I should explain what exactly is the Kindred Social. So the Kindred Social is currently one-on-one business consulting, coaching, and mentoring with me. And we can work together, say for a minimum of 6 months on something big, something that you really want to bring from idea and bring life to it. It's going to be executed by the time we're done working together. And that could come together in a few different ways. It could be that you just have an idea, that you maybe have a couple different ideas, you want some clarity, you maybe want someone to be a sounding board on workshopping some market research, some branding, some positioning. Maybe you want to host an in-person event, a retreat to start building more community in person. Maybe you want to host a virtual event like a summit that is starting to build your email list and your credibility and your visibility with, other collaborators part of it. Maybe you are at the point where you really want press. You really want to build a media list and start learning how to do your own PR. And, which I found probably to be like one of the most important things I've done so far in this age of AI. It's been so important to get that credibility and those relationships with the press and the media. Um, Maybe you really just want to figure out what strengths you can take from your corporate career and transfer them to entrepreneurial life. And where do you maybe need to outsource things? Maybe where do you need to learn something new? We can also set up systems, workflows, processes. We can figure out how to ethically bring AI into your workflows. I'm not going to ignore that AI is not out there. We're all using it in certain capacities, but how can you bring it ethically into what you're doing? For me, it's a lot of repurposing my original content to save time into our processes and workflows with my team. So, kind of sharing anything that might work for you or my own methodology. What else? Yeah, and really anything. I think anything that really is speaking to you that maybe you've seen me execute and you're like, how the heck did you do that? I would love to do that. Or maybe something that you just really want support on. Um, and yeah, so I would say that as well with the Kindred Social is that this is high touch, one-on-one support. Like I want us to really get into it with one another and fully be transparent with what's going on in your business and what your expectations are, any setbacks and mishaps, and lessons learned, and also like all those celebrations and breakthrough moments. And although it's one-on-one coaching at the moment, I do plan on bringing all my clients together every quarter for some type of like connection. Like, and what I'm envisioning is like a connection call because I'm assuming everyone's going to be located in different places. And we will probably do something like share a win right now, share something that you want to workshop with everybody to get some feedback on, and then maybe share an ask, like something that you would like to ask from the community to support you on. Just so you can make those connections with the Kindred Social, with the people who are also doing this, walking the same path of corporate to entrepreneurial life. Yeah, and I would also just add here that why do I want to work with people from the corporate world? For a few reasons. I come from that world and I fully understand it. And that being said, I understand that you are probably the main contributor or a big contributor to your household income. And there's a lot of weight on your shoulders to take on something like entrepreneurship. I also understand that you can't just resign and figure it out. Like you're probably going to have one foot in the door for a while and one foot out, and that's okay. I get that. I've walked that path. And And I also very much value a lot of the things that corporate life teaches us. And I think it's really important to see those as a strength that you have that others might not necessarily have. And, I think a lot of us come from some type of corporate structure, but I'm kind of talking more about if you've had leadership roles in corporate, more like high performance roles that have put you in positions that you've gained some additional skill sets in. Like you can navigate problem solving well, you're okay with having attention on you, speaking your opinion. It's important for a founder to be seen and have a voice. And you probably also know how to navigate setbacks and how to move through iterations and changes. You have probably strong systems that you've had in place. You probably are a self-starter in a lot of ways where you're able to set up milestones and your work week. You have an idea of how to do that without getting off track. And I'm here to keep you accountable, right? But eventually you're going to have to keep yourself accountable on the day to day. And yeah, you probably have some people management skills. The list goes on, right? So there's a lot of things that you can identify that can really be your strengths and put you ahead to create a brand that is long lasting. Because I am not talking here about passive income, side hustles, passion projects, or whatever the names are out there. I'm talking about bringing ideas into the world that you see as being a brand that's going to last. I think all successful entrepreneurs are a little bit delusional. I like to say sometimes, but we have big ideas, and it takes some delusion to actually make it happen, right? So you got to have a little bit of that. And that's who I want to work with, right? Because I want to see you really succeed and make this happen. So if you are listening to this and you are like, this sounds so cool, I really want to learn more, I would invite you to go connect with me over on the Kindred Social. You can go to thekindredsocial.com/services. And you can, read more there about what we can do together. You can fill out a form to apply to work together. So I'll review it and just make sure we're on the same page and we'd be a good fit for one another. And then we'll have a call. Or if you want to just learn more in general, you can set up a call with me or send me an email. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to bringing on some clients this coming calendar year and really just supporting some really cool businesses to come into the world and make some waves and do some good. And I would also say that I'm really passionate about working with brands in, I would kind of say the wellness, parenting, education, travel fields, but I'm open to anything. But just, if that's your wheelhouse, I don't feel like that's a competition or there's anything weird there. I actually love that. I think that's amazing. There's more businesses that need to come into the world that are supporting in that way. And I have, the reason I felt like it was time to bring this back as well is because I've had so many connections with people recently, really over the past year, who've wanted my advice, wanted to use me as a sounding board on different projects and things that they're working on. So this just brings more structure to it and an opportunity to really, bring that to life and not just have a 30-minute conversation over a coffee, but really let's make some moves, let's take some action and make things happen. So thank you for listening, and I hope to connect with you soon. And this is the Kindred Social.